Hey, hi guys, Colleen Wynia here. Hello my friends, Colleen Wynia, ColleenWynia.com, coming to you live from Ambleside Beach. I really was thinking today about what it is that we do and how much do we love what we do professionally, and I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. If you didn't get paid for what you did, would you still do it? Right? And so if you're questioning your profession and you're wondering if, are you in the right field? Does it light you up? Does it light you up and turn you on fire? And if you didn't get paid for it, would you still do it? So I wanted to share a bit of my story. But before I do, guys, take a good peek at this sunset. Now, I've just gone down just below the horizon, but I'm still going to flip you over to see the gorgeous what I get to see. Hey guys, look at this. It's really pretty, hey? So this is Ambleside Beach, West Vancouver. This is actually this shoreline is where there's a seawall that runs all there and goes around that bend. And the sun is setting right in front of me. I took a couple of great snap pictures before it dropped. And fairly alone here at the beach. There's a Stanley Park over there, for those of you who've never been to North or West Vancouver, where Vancouver is. And there was a few more people here, people playing ball, but now I am alone. So let me just continue and, there's a few people over here. Buildings going up everywhere, even down in the shore. So let's share. All right, so I realized that I would still do what I do, and here's why. What do I do? Well, I am an energy coach, a holistic coach. I've been a massage therapist for years, and basically what I do is I help people feel good from the inside out. And there's a few different ways that I do that in business. I think my glasses are fogging up. Hi guys. Oh, the sun's starting to go down. That's good. Okay. All right, let's give it a go here. Oh, the sun is so pretty here. One more look at that before I get here. Look at this, guys. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty out. Hope you enjoyed a miraculous day. All right, so a little bit about me and for you to tap into you. So if you took away the paycheck, or you took away that, client base, or you took away that employer that you work for, would you still do what you do? And that's a really great measure in your heart, by putting your hand over your heart and asking yourself that very simple question. I realize why I do what I do. Just for those of you who don't know, I help people feel really, really good from the inside out. You see, my background story, just very briefly, is that my dad and my cousin were both diagnosed with cancer at very, very young ages. In my opinion, my cousin was 25 and my dad was 59. And the long and short of it is I held their hands, I walked the journey, tried to educate them best I knew as I was learning about holistic health. But the boys had their own, path to take and their own thoughts on that. And so therefore, I learned a lot about health and wellness and decided to apply them to my own life, all right? So anybody out there doing what you do, if you're watching, you want to join me here, drop me a line. If you're doing what you do in life and it's a huge result of your own past experience of something that's made you an expert in that field, drop the word expert in the line. Tell me you're an expert in what you do, because this is how you get to be an expert. You practice what you preach, you practice what you've been through. So going forward, you can really know if you feel good, because you're going to do it when you make money and even when you don't make money. Now, we all want to make money. We want to have a great sense of living. So if you want to make money, drop me the line. I want to make money. And so when I lost my loved ones, I got a search going, and I was like, what can I do? What can I learn about how to prevent this illness? Because what happened is they did pass away. I love these guys so much. Rob was like my bro. I don't have a brother, and he was like my bro. And my dad, well, my dad's my guy, and he was one of my first massage candidates, right? He's like, take his shirt off at dinner. Hey, Call, time for my massage. I start pointing to his back. So he taught me a lot about trusting my intuitive hands and my magical hands. Like, do you have magical hands? You know, do you have an intuitive heart? Are you a coach? Are you a healer? Are you a trainer? Are you amazing at getting people to follow you, what you do, right? People look up to you because they know that you've been through something and you've played a really significant role in that arena in your life, and people listen. People will listen to you. So I encourage you to trust yourself, right? This is all about trust. And so when I go on along here, and then I realize that illness, you know, it's there, and I learned a lot about the basis of illness, you guys. Illness, most all illnesses can stem from inflammation. Inflammation, most of us know that now. Just go to Google and type in the word inflammation. If you know anyone dealing with health issues, go do this and stick a word next to it. It could be cancer, you know, the big C word. It could be allergies, could be asthma, but there's a correlation of inflammation to illness. And when I discovered a product that came into my world called mangosteen juice years and years ago, a client of mine said, hey, you got to take a peek at this, right? So have you ever had that happen to you? Someone comes in and says, girl, guy, you got to take a look at this thing. And you're like, one more thing, guys, one more thing. What do you want me to look at now? As a health coach, I always had that as a healer, vibrational healer. So anyways, the long and short of it is I realize now that I would still be talking about mangosteen because I've learned that it helps lower inflammation in the body. It's a very, very powerful, proven product. So, you know, what is it that you're doing that you would be doing whether you make money at it or not? And then from there, you can capitalize, and I invite you to go out to the experts, learn about the ways that you can grow yourself. But all too often, many of us, we are questioning and doubting ourselves. You know, have you ever questioned and doubt yourself? Okay. Do you ever doubt yourself? Well, I'm giving you permission here right now, guys, to toss the doubt out the window. Toss the doubt out the window, and just know here, take a look at how beautiful it is, that you have something to offer and you have something to give. And so from that perspective of giving back and trusting that everything you've been through has a gift. It has a gift. So when I lost my loved ones, right, so here's my gift, is not only did I lose 2 loved ones, then followed by 8 years later, I lost a significant number of folks, you know, and they were related to heart disease and cancer, and you know, hi, how you doing? Hi, Robert. And they're related to Alzheimer's, and you know, and then I matched it back up. And I realized inflammation was a real cursor. And we're all gonna pass away at some point, guys, but why don't we enhance that quality of our life? And so now what I do, as I've been a practitioner and a coach, is I help you tap into your greatness and help you line yourself up vibrationally from the inside out. Doing it nutritionally, you know, doing it through nutrition and nature, good feeling vibes, you know, heading outdoors like this and spending time reconnecting with yourself. You know, if you guys work in an office or you have a home-based office, do you find yourself ever get behind that computer, you know, or that phone? And really, you know, if you're like me, you get lit up when you get yourself out of that. And around other folks, or around nature, or around, check out the sunset, guys. I'm gonna show it to you again. If you're just popping on now, be sure to just, I was to use the word rewind. Does that date me? I think so. Take a look here. How do I go back here? Take a look at it, guys. It's setting, so it's really, really pretty, really magical, and you know, this is the kind of place you want to spend yourself and spend some time and see how you can get there a lot more often. So if you're dealing with any health conditions and health issues, I'm your girl. Okay, guys? So I'm your girl. So that was my posing back to my question, is one of the ways you can figure this out is grab a piece of paper, grab a piece of paper, and I would hold the paper up, but I'm balancing the phone here. So grab yourself a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. So you've got 2 columns, half a page each column. And on the top of the left-hand side, I want you to write, how would we get you to do this? I want you to write the, the benefits of what you get out of the work that you do. So whether you're working, maybe you're not working, maybe you're volunteering, most of us are doing something. We're giving back in some form or fashion. Write on the left side all the things that you love doing at your job. Or actually, conversely, write all the, you know what? Let's scratch that. Let's start on the left-hand side. Write the things that bother you about your job, right? Write the things that bother you. And just make like 5 little lists, so 5 points. So for example, you know, you have to get up early. You know, you don't get paid enough money. You know, you have to deal with difficult people. You're doubting yourself that you have the skill and the ability, right? So take a look and just look at the top 5 things that you are doing and that you're questioning are really, really good for you. And then on the right-hand side, write the things that you know are benefiting you, right? The things that help you, that make you feel good. So when you do this work, you know, do you have 5 things? Do you have 5 things that line you up with your work, with your business, with the volunteer work that you do? And does it fuel your soul, right? So does it fuel your soul? And they have to fuel your soul. If you don't have 5, 10, 15 things that fuel your soul about what you do, and that can include money in your bank account, guys. That can include a compliment coming back to you about the contribution that you have given to the world. I see David popping on right now, and I want to say to you, what we're doing is just reviewing. If you didn't get paid for what you do, would you still be doing it? And I just had people take a piece of paper, write down a line down the middle, and on the left-hand side, write like what it is that you're doing, volunteer or work-wise. You know, the things that bother you about it. Maybe it's not enough. You don't get paid enough money. Maybe there's difficult people. Maybe it's taking too long. But write down, you know, 5 or more things. And then on the right-hand side, I want you to weigh out and write the things that you love, the things that you do know that you contribute to the world through that profession or through that offering that you have. And so myself as an energy coach, for give you an example, is so one of the things I do is I share holistic wellness products. Well, why would it take a little while to grow a business? Well, it can get very frustrating. You have to talk to a lot of people, perhaps. You're going to learn some ways of marketing, social media, get out of your skin, you know, learn to do a live video. There's things that we need to do that, you know, move us forward, right? To make those sales, to generate that income that you're going to live with. But on the other side, if I didn't do it, that wouldn't be the case for me, because I lost loved ones to cancer. I've lost loved ones to heart disease. I've had friends who are fatigued. I have folks dealing with mental health issues that have been leading a very difficult life. So there's many reasons why, even if I never got paid, there would be a place in my heart where I would continually learn and educate. Are you doing that in your profession? Are you doing that in your volunteer work? Or are you doing that in your family? So I just want to leave that with you for the evening. We'll take another look at the beautiful sunset. Just ask yourself, look at that, isn't that amazing? Ask yourself, if you didn't get paid, would you be doing what you're doing? And you're going to have your answer, guys. Hand on their heart, ask the question. Pose it to source, to God, to spirit. I wonder if she's going to go in the water. And light yourself up for the evening. And just remember, even if things don't feel like they're coming together, they absolutely are, because everything is adding up. Every single experience, good, bad, the ugly, is leading you along a path that is here to give back to the world because you've gone through that experience just like I did. I've lost loved ones. I learned to trust and follow my heart. I learned the magical hands I had through my beloved father who passed away over 20 years ago, and I learned about living a good life. And when I struggle and get worried and fall into edge of depression, I just, remember what some of my loved ones who are dealing with challenges like mental health had to do or dealt with and took their lives. And, then I get hit with my own little memory. And I say, Colleen, you have a choice. You have a choice. You have a choice to stand up, and you have a choice to speak, and you have a choice to trust that even if things aren't coming together as fast, or as easily as you'd like, that you are in the lead and you will get what you want if you never give up. All right, so Colleen Wynia, ColleenWynia.com, helping you live healthy beyond 100, inviting you to trust that you have the ability to create magic, and that what you do matters. So keep doing what you do and what matters. I love you guys, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful evening. And here's the last of the. There you go. Amazing. Love you. Great weekend, and drop me a line. Reach out on YouTube as well if you want to see some other inspirational videos. Love you guys. Bye.